I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Hey, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats and sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's Saturday night, Killin with the Ables, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, a couple minutes late tonight, with good reason. With good reason. Normally don't like to be late, but tonight, little late, guys. Just, Dan, when the Horsehead song is on, it's time for the hilarity. Yeah, buddy. We'll bring it, guys. I'm sorry, man. Just a couple minutes late tonight. Just got a phone call, man. One of my uncles just died. He was in the hospital today, was asking for prayers and stuff like that. But it's all good. It's all good, man. He wanted me to keep doing this. So, yeah. So, yeah. RBLQ. It's all good, brother. Literally, my mom texted me at the greatest time, like 2 minutes right before the show, just to say that. So, but yeah, it's all good, guys. It doesn't matter, man. We got to do what we got to do, right? So it's all good. It's all good. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, man. If you guys noticed, Liz did her hair again. So she did her hair
like
again.
5 minutes ago.
So she's always doing her hair because she's like, Tom Gully might be watching. I got to do my hair.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I did it just for Tom. No one else, just for Tom.
Thank you guys, man. You guys rock.
I did it for Uncle Frank.
Yeah. He's a good dude, man. He taught me a lot of shit. But it's all good. Yeah, so tonight we're gonna get into a little something. Oh, Liz got the Farrah Fawcett going on the show.
Thanks. I'm sure some of the chat doesn't even know who that is.
So it's all good. I'm gonna try to turn up the lights a little bit. So hey, so we were trying to figure out who we were gonna cover tonight, right? Stab me, Liz. Says RBLQ. He wants you to stab him, not me. Don't stab me. Shit. But so we were running through, like, we tried to figure out, like, hey, are we gonna cover Lorazepam, or what's his name?
It's written right here. Carl Pram. Where is it?
I don't know. You came down and cleaned my office today.
I did not.
I know where everything is.
Oh my gosh.
I know where everything is. Like,
I didn't.
I literally had the killer's name right here. I had it.
Carl Pram.
I had it right here. And homie decides, hey, I'm going to go down and clean your office.
I barely cleaned down here. I did the bare minimum. Believe me.
I don't know about that. So,
believe that.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, right.
She came down here and I looked and I was like, who was in my office?
You didn't even know the difference till I told you.
I 100% knew the difference.
Only because I knocked the light off.
I walked in, the light was gone.
It fell down.
The Merkins were moved.
I didn't move any Merkins.
I can't find the tattoo gun.
That's been hidden for a while.
Yeah, but like I can't find none of that stuff.
Carl.
And so like
Cans Ram.
Yeah, Lorazepam.
Do you want me to do him?
No. We're not going to cover Carl Lorazepam.
Well, I mean, we went over a few different ones tonight, and the one that I thought you wanted me to do, I mentioned right before the show, and then you were like, no.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, Carl's Jr., Lorazepam, Tay Boogie, my brother, in the house.
Tay.
So
Brendan.
Jules in the house.
RTC, Jules.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Psych, Buckshot, Live Ween.
Yeah, you
said
Psych.
RBLQ.
And tonight, homie, I'm like, CYKE. And tell him what you said. Tell him what you said.
I said, he said in the chat last night that BF says his name right, and Chris always spells it out. It's Psych. Right, Psych?
So,
I'm
right
not going
side.
to dox him, but he said something about his last name.
Okay, yeah, but
Scott
yeah,
Fitzpatrick.
I think it. Well, I like the way I say it. It's CYKE. Yeah. So so bones up, everybody. Bones up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I know those guys are on their way. Perry, I'm talking about. They're on their
Tom
way
Gully.
to Ohio. Actually, they're in Ohio, I think. So, but yeah, we're gonna try to figure that out, Tay Boogie. Oh shit, Scotty Fitzpatrick's up in the chat, so he might ask you about a monkey. I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself. So I already told him what I would do. But
I know what you would do.
what would I do? What would I do?
You would read it all.
What?
Earth.
I would do
Bird
what?
Earth.
Okay.
Bird Earth.
FRBOQ, that guy is locked. Oh yeah, RBOQ got locked out of Twitter, which actually surprised me a little bit because he don't do nothing like that. Damn you, girl, pay attention. See? Oh, damn, girl, you pay attention.
Thank you. I was like, wait, what?
I thought he was like, damn
Timmy's
you, girl,
here.
you pay attention. Everybody's here, so everybody's here. Thank you guys though for joining us, man. I'm sorry.
You, Timmy.
I'm sorry that we were late, but not gay. Not tonight. Chris, you can call me CYKE. I like it. Okay, see? Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
CYKE.
So there we go. It's CYKE. That's the way it is. So, anyways, I had like, I don't even know, probably 50 killer names wrote down, like right here, right in my spot where I knew where they were. And homie decided to clean my office.
No, I did not throw any notes away.
Oh, then where are they?
They're probably on the floor.
Oh, they are? I don't see them. So I totally don't see them. I like had that. I had all these great suggestions.
2 names written down.
I had all these great suggestions.
2 names.
No, 2,000. I had 2,000 killer names that Jokerfish told me. RBOQ told me. Tay Boogie told me. Scott Fitzpatrick. I like had them all wrote down. Carl Larazepam, Arthur Shawcross.
There was something with a P.
Pedro Martinez.
Anyway.
P.
Oh, it's
Diddy.
right here. Oh my gosh, you had it covered up with your freaking phone. Carl Pansram and Arthur Shawcross.
The point
you
is,
had that covered up with your phone the whole time. I moved no papers.
Brick Check Kid, you feel my pain.
Gosh.
You feel my pain. I had this like all laid out. It was like Replayables heaven.
You have no pain.
Replayables heaven down here. I promise.
It still is Replayables heaven.
Well, kind of. I don't know. You came in and swept a little bit of away. And there's
empty beer cans?
Yes. Like some of those I've had since the show started. Like they were a souvenir.
Like I rinsed out your mug. Where'd that go?
I know. It was upside down. I seen
draining.
That. So it like I put the first Replayables date on the bottom of a beer can and it's gone. It's gone. So
you did not.
I might have.
You did not.
I might have. So anyways, we were going to cover it. Yeah. Photo Def is a killer.
Pedro Def is a killer.
So it's the photo. Wanna know mine? Says Tay Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rumple Trenchcoat, man. Great job on the show last night, brother. Rumple Trenchcoat, the guest.
Yes.
Such a cool fucking dude, man.
I met him after the show. Very nice.
RTC. Such a cool fucking dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody up in the chat right now is cool as fuck. So, because you guys are hanging around with us on a Saturday night, and
I know.
Yeah.
Lervern just trucked on.
Lervern's here.
Buckshot Kid. Scat, man. The guy who still murders everyone today via that horrible song. Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. Scat.
Who? Oh.
Scat Man?
No,
Scat
no, no.
Man?
No, don't say scat. Scat's like it's a nasty thing. So is a nasty thing.
Every single show, I learn something.
Mm-hmm.
Or I have to learn something through Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
I'll just Google it right now.
No, do not Google that. I promise you, you do not want to Google that. So, anyways, homie moved my list. We had to like shuffle, and don't worry, Tom Gully. I promise this show's going somewhere, man. We 100. Don't Google that. You cannot Google scat.
Keep going.
Don't do it. Oh my god.
Fast rapping?
Oof. No. Skiddly bebop. We love you. So, who did we come up with? Since I couldn't find my list. I had a very long list.
Oh my God.
I told you don't look at that, didn't I?
Why do you know what this stuff is?
I know things. Because I know things.
I think you wrote the Urban Dictionary.
Oh
I really do.
God.
I really
Oh
do.
My God.
Great, I just closed out my serial killers.
Yeah. Oh, yep. You closed out the list of the serial killers the same way that I had them all wrote down right here. 2,000 of them. And we were going to cover them one by one until, homie, clean. No, CYK. No.
I've seen it. I've seen it. Believe me, I Googled it because curiosity killed me. Like I'm sure everybody else did too.
Oh, it wasn't curiosity.
Act disgusted.
So, yeah.
Act disgusted.
I've never seen it. I'm a virgin. So, I just am. Anyways, had 2,000. Albert Fish was a scat man. Yes, he was, Brendan.
I'm sure he was, Brendan.
He absolutely...
I think he might have invented it. He might have invented the term scat. Yeah. Scatfish.
Scatman. Scatfish? What the hell?
Scatfish.
Oh my God, how's that go?
Scatfish.
Oh my God, I don't even like that. So,
yeah,
I don't even like that reaction. Do you guys see that?
I've seen it, Tom Golly. I looked it up.
What, Scatfish?
The Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh my God. You looked that up?
Yeah.
What are you Googling?
What do you already know? I'm Googling things you already know. You Googled it at some point.
No, I did not. I did not Google it.
We better get off this topic. Otherwise.
Oh
Otherwise.
God. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. So I was looking for my list of serial killers. Couldn't find them because somebody came in like a wrecking ball and did some things to my room. Like I noticed my testicle tiger picture's missing.
You took that down yourself last night.
Nope,
it's in the hall.
That's 100% you. I would never put it in the hall. That's gone. During llama time, you guys can discuss that. Liz, Chris needs a shower curtain. Go ahead.
Shower curtain Halloween costume from Karate Kid to wear while he pees out front.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
That's pretty good idea.
That is a good idea, Lerv Warren. Lerv Warren.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Don't look up docking. No, don't. Do not do it. No! Oh my God. She never listens. Ed Gein. He was on the list, but homie threw that list away, RBLQ.
I did not.
I 100% had.
Ed Gein?
Yeah, Ed Gein. So, hey, real quick, can you open that door? It's hot in here. Like, not Nelly hot in here. Like, hey, it's getting hot in here. Take off your clothes.
Tail.
What? No, stop. I'm telling you. It's not that kind of docking, and they weren't a band either. So... They were not a band. Docking. Okay. Are you going to cover Ray DeVito and the I-80 disappearances? Scott, we might, because that is a mystery in itself. But then that means that we got to probably talk to him. Mandy D, what's up? Hello, Joker Fish and CYKE. How man? I have the same conversation on the Jake Shack. The Jack Shack. Oh, that was the episode where he went through like the 80 questions and stuff like that. Yeah, so
Chris acted like he hadn't heard about.
I heard about the list. So I heard about the list 100%. But okay, so you guys want to get into it or do you guys want to get into it or we'll figure out who this serial killer.
Are we doing this guy?
We can do that guy.
Or who do you want?
No, I had a list, but you threw it away.
It's right here. You had a list of two people. Carl Panzram and Arthur Shawcross.
Well, that's definitely a small list, but I had like a big list.
I threw nothing away, and I touched none of these papers. I touched empty beer cans and
Merkins.
And bottle caps.
Where's my Merkin?
I never touched it. There was one right there, and there's one over there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been stuck to the filing cabinet there for who knows how long.
Oh, man.
Tom Gully, stand by. That's so Gross.
Okay.
Ugh, you look like Fred freaking Durst.
No, I don't. I did it all for the merkin. I did it all. Ow, that still hurts. That's toupee tape. Jesus. What did I walk into?
Gross.
Hey, all right, guys. So, hey, how's about tonight? We cover a little somebody, a little,
Little someone
somebody.
called
What's his name?
Samuel Little.
Samuel Little. Homie's gonna narrate, and I'm gonna get back and drink a drink
Yeah.
and look for my list of all.
I didn't touch your list. This is the only list you had. Believe me.
Tom Gully, help me. Tom Gully, a large bank account, says Brendan. I believe it. I just came in here to
What makes a
find...
leg spreader?
Oh,
a large bank account.
Who was the leg spreader?
That was the Toy Box Killer, wasn't it?
Yes.
No?
Yes, it was.
No, wait.
Yes, it was.
Wait.
Yep, that was it. Yep, you're right.
Was it?
Yeah, the Toy Box Killer was the leg spreader. So, and you didn't want to get into that.
No. No, I'm not doing that tonight. I am no leg spreading tonight.
What about after the show?
Okay, after the show.
Okay, all right, good.
You.
Yay. Toy Box.
All right.
I found my bell.
I didn't move anything. I threw away beer cans. That was all. I swear.
Serial killers have mementos. Replayables has mementos and souvenirs. And you just threw away all my... What if you cleaned Dexter's house and threw away all his slides?
He has them hidden in the air conditioner. You got stuff hidden?
Right, but...
Look at that trash can right there is everything I threw away. If you think I threw away some magic list, have at it.
Homie's going to narrate, and I'm going to find my list. Chris is fitting to 187
on
American.
187 in American. 187's a verb now.
Yes.
The Urban Dictionary.
Yes. Ow. Okay.
Okay, so you want me to start with Samuel Little?
Let's do Samuel Little. Do you guys know about Samuel Little? Trash can there, like 47 pairs of scissors. She hid those too, bro. RTC.
Actually.
What? What'd you do with them?
Okay, yeah, I hit them.
She definitely hid my scissors.
There.
She definitely hid my scissors. So, there you go. See?
Actually.
Yep, you hit them.
Anyway.
You hit them. So, they're gone.
Why do you think he's wearing a hat?
I'm waiting for the Replayables Drink Challenge coin. Oh, yes. Well, guess what, RBOQ? I had 10 Replayables Drink Challenge coins, but somebody threw them away. Along with my mailing list, along with my serial killer
that
list.
That trash can's
and
right
everything
there.
Else.
That trash can's right there if you think I threw something away.
Okay.
Okay.
All
so, am I...
Sam Little.
All right.
All right, guys. We're going to get into it. Welcome to the show. Killin with the Ables.
Samuel Little.
Sam Little.
Okay, he was born, I guess his name was actually Samuel McDowell, June 7th, 1940 to December 30th, 2020. An American serial killer who confessed to murdering 93 people, nearly all women, between 1970 and 2005. The FBI's Violent Crime Apprehension Program has confirmed Little's involvement in at least 60...
Oh, right there, time out. The FBI just confirmed he had little involvement. I just caught that.
Little's involvement in at least 60 of the 93 confessed murders, the largest number of confirmed victims for any serial killer in the United States. Which didn't we debunk that? Wasn't there somebody that had more?
We did debunk that. How many did he have?
It says they confirmed at least 60 of the 93 confessed
93.
murders.
There was somebody that had 212.
I heard 193.
I was up to 212.
I thought it was that Galvino guy.
Brendan, too little, too late.
Ooh.
Little to do with anything.
Jules,
exactly.
Keep making your soaps, girl.
I'm listening. I'm just making soaps.
I saw your soap.
Oh, she makes her own soaps?
She makes soaps, and she had some kind of a plastic gun or something beside it.
Oh, shit. We need to get some of those. So,
right.
We definitely need to get some of those.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Clean fun.
Yes. So he had little involvement,
Little
according
involvement,
to the FBI.
and they confirmed 60 of the 93 confessed murders, the largest number of confirmed victims for any serial killer in United States history, which I guess, I don't know.
Oh, Live Wing's right. He says the guy Chris is talking about was not from the U.S. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Is that the Galvino guy?
That's,
the Luis Galvino or
yes.
whatever?
So
that's
dude,
who I wanted to do.
Yeah, me too. No, I mean, what? I had him on my list.
No, you didn't. I talked
lit-
about him tonight, and you said no, not him, the other guy. And then
You're talking about the guy that killed 212 people?
193, I thought.
Well, 212, I'm pretty sure. And anyways, I said yes because I think he's on my list. And I said, I'll look.
Your list literally has 2 people on it.
I said,
this is his list. This is his list that he thinks I threw away. This.
I said, I'll look when I get home.
That.
I said, I'll look when I get home. And she threw my list away. So we have to default to Sam Little. But yeah, I had a bunch of people on this list.
Anyway.
She cleaned them up. So anyways, go ahead.
Samuel Little was born as Samuel McDowell on June 7, 1940 in Reynolds, Georgia. Little claimed that his mother, Bessie Mae Little, was a teenage prostitute who had abandoned him.
Hold
Authorities.
on. Time out. Tom Gully said, Harry Lee Lucas claims 250. Only 3 confirmed.
Henry.
You have to go by the confirmed. You can't go. Yeah, because you can't just. I mean, all these dudes want to be number one,
right?
And stuff like that. Like, hey, I killed more people than you killed. I'm the best serial killer ever. But Sam Little, American.
That probably is like a
Livewing is right. Like the dude that had 212 was from Colombia, I think, because he kept killing them because he was putting some cane on them. And like he was like, I got the doo-doo and the beans and the cane on it. Mm-hmm. So come here, little boy, I'm gonna get you. But anyways, go ahead. That's what happened. I swear to God. Go ahead.
Okay, so his mom was a teenage prostitute who had abandoned him. Authorities believe that she might have given birth to him while she was in jail.
Oh shit!
The census,
just like Tupac.
The census from the year Little was born said Bessie Mae worked as a maid and that his father was 19-year-old Paul McDowell.
Oh, okay.
Soon after his birth, Little's family moved to Lorain, Ohio.
Oh, shit.
Didn't we go camping there?
Yep. We sure did.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we sure did.
Ooh, okay. Soon after his birth, Little's family moved to Lorain, Ohio, where we went camping.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
Big shocker.
Where he was brought up mainly by his grandmother.
He was probably brought up by his grandmother and Cedar Point because Cedar Point's very close to Lorain, Ohio. Mm-hmm. So, all right, so mom's out tricking and he's out riding the roller coasters.
He attended Hawthorne Junior High School where he had problems with discipline and achievement. Okay.
Shocker.
Not a big shock. By his own account, he began having sexual fantasies about strangling women as a child, starting when he saw his kindergarten teacher touch her neck.
Yes.
As a teenager, he collected true crime magazines depicting the choking of women.
Nice. Okay. So first of all, Tom, you are absolutely right. Sandusky, Ohio, not too far from Lorain. He was out riding coasters and jerking off to murder mags and teachers' necks. So, right? That's what
right.
I'm okay.
I guess he was the head of the class.
Here, so he definitely was the head of the class. Here's the deal. We'll let homie narrate, and I'll just give you my thoughts. How about that?
Right. Chris is comic relief. I'm just the reader.
I'm not the comic relief, but I'll just listen along. All right, let's go.
Okay. In 1956, after being convicted of breaking and entering into property in Omaha, Nebraska.
Damn! From Lorain, Ohio, he broke into a house in Nebraska?
Well, this was in 1956.
Right.
He was born when? In 1940?
Yeah, so when he was 16, you know what it was?
No.
He was trying to get those Omaha steaks. So that's what it was. That's before they would ship everywhere. But okay, go ahead.
It's pretty rare to find those.
I like them bloody.
Yeah. Little was held in an institution for juvenile offenders. His mother was listed on
Was it an institution for little people?
I don't think so.
Okay.
His mother was listed on the booking card as whereabouts unknown. Little moved to Florida to live with his mother in the late 1960s, and by his own account, he was working at various times as a cemetery worker and an ambulance attendant.
Okay. Didn't they say his mom was working and they couldn't find her?
It said her whereabouts was unknown.
Well, then
on
how
his
did he
booking
end
card.
up in Florida with her?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what you just said.
After being convicted of breaking and entering Omaha, Nebraska, he was held in an institution for juvenile offenders.
Right.
His mother was listed in the booking card as Little moved to Florida to live with his mother.
His mom.
In the late 1960s. This was 1956.
Okay.
By his own account, he was working at various times as a cemetery worker and an ambulance attendant.
RBOQ said teachers next create serial killers.
Who?
Teachers next create serial killers.
Teachers next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Teacher. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He said he then began traveling more widely and had more run-ins with the law, being arrested in 8 states for crimes that included driving under the influence, fraud, shoplifting, solicitation, armed robbery, aggravated assault, and rape. Little claimed that he Little claimed that he took up boxing during his time in prison, referring to himself as a former prize fighter.
Right. Mandy D has it right. RBOQ said that the teachers next create serial killers. Mandy D said people getting abused create serial killers. That is a pretty common thread or whatever. And Tiffany said that it's more reasons that they call Ohio purgatory. Yes, that is true, Tiffany.
Yeah.
And Jeremy spoken. Class today. Why was teaching the teacher's neck? So,
yeah.
Clearly, I remember him.
Picking on the boy?
Yeah, he was like a harmless little fuck. Yeah, Jeremy. I remember him.
I know.
So, okay. All right.
Did you unleash a lion?
No, he did. And he, like, when we were outside playing, he mashed and, like, he, like, chomped down on a recessed lady's breast. It was crazy. But, anyways, yeah. He did it. He did it. Not me. Jeremy.
Okay.
Yep.
Gosh, we're already to crimes.
Yeah.
All right.
It's because there's little to the story.
In 1961, Little was sentenced to 3 years in prison for breaking into furniture stores in Lorraine. He was released in 1964. By 1975, he had been arrested 26 times in 11 states for crimes including theft, assault, attempted rape, fraud, and attacks on government officials.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Wow.
Tom Gully had a great point. He said being a prize fighter in prison keeps you from getting cornholed in the showers.
Yeah. Hey, Jules is making soap right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Jules.
Yeah.
If you would have just made a little soap, you might have been okay. So, but that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Is Ray from Ohio? Yes, he is, Scotty.
Ugh.
See? All right.
Yeah. Okay. In 1982, Little was arrested in, oh my gosh, Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Oh, you don't know where that's at?
No.
Oh, it's right down there.
And he faced charges for the murder of 22-year-old Melinda Rose Lepre, who had gone missing in September of that year. A grand jury declined to indict him for her murder. However, while under investigation, Little was extradited to Florida.
RTC said, don't drop Jules soap.
I know, right?
Right?
Right. Put it on a rope.
Yep.
A grand jury declined to indict him for her murder. However, while under investigation, Little was extradited to Florida and tried for the murder of 26-year-old Patricia Ann Mount.
Takes a body count to 2.
Whose body was found in September 1982.
Okay, I think what's happening so far is he's been accused of one murder. He's been transferred for another murder. I think he was trying, ultimately, he was abused and ignored and stuff like that. I think I should be an FBI profiler, because if I was like an FBI profiler, I would be like, it's very clear that Mr. Little is trying to match his mom's body count. I think I'd be like, I heard mom's body count is like blah blah blah.
Is this the one? No, one of these people had like anger towards women. I'm not sure if it was him. It was one of the ones that I was deciding to do tonight.
I mean, it was on my list. the one that you were deciding to do, but like I can't.
You have a list of 2 people.
I can't find. There was clearly Dan Collins. I promise there was clearly a list of at least 100 killers on this list before homie decided to clean my office.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I rinsed the spiders out of your mug, by the
There
way.
was no spiders in the mug.
Where was I?
I already drank them.
Prosecution witnesses identified Little in court as a person who spent time with Mount on the night before her disappearance. Due to mistrust of witnesses or witness testimonies, Little was acquitted in January 1984.
He's lucky. He got off like OJ.
Right?
Yeah, Bobby Nick, CQ.
Hey, Bobby Nick.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Little moved to California, where he stayed in the vicinity of San Diego. In October 1984, he was arrested for kidnapping, beating, and strangling 22-year-old Laurie Barrows, who survived.
1
month later, he was found by police in the back seat of his car with an unconscious woman, also beaten and strangled in the same location as the attempted murder of Barrows.
Damn.
Little served 2.5 years in prison for both crimes.
Oh, so he served little time.
Not very much.
Nope.
Upon his release in February 1987, he immediately moved to Los Angeles and committed at least 10 additional murders.
Damn, because LA's home of the body bag. Ice-T taught me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, I guess.
Yeah. What else you got?
Little was arrested on September 5th, 2012 at a homeless shelter in Louisville, Kentucky, and extradited to California to face a narcotics charge, after which authorities used DNA testing to establish that he was involved in the murders of Linda Alford, killed on July 13th, 1987. Gosh, this is like a reading test.
Tom Gully said he's a little rascal.
He is a little rascal. And I know which one.
Oh my God.
Spanky.
Are there any serial killer dwarfs?
Who said that?
This is RBOQ.
RBLQ.
Ooh, you know what, RBLQ? I'd put it on my list, but it'll disappear.
Yeah, they're probably like those little boxes of cereal.
What if there was like just like little people?
On my arm.
What if there was little people that were like killers and stuff like that?
Mini serial killers?
Yeah, it would be a mini series, and yeah, that would be good. We need to find that out. I'm sure there's been 1 or 2.
Check it out.
Okay.
Little was arrested on September 5th, 2012 at a homeless shelter. I already read that. No. In Louisville, Kentucky, and extradited to California to face a narcotics charge, after which authorities used DNA testing to establish that he was involved in the murders of Linda Alford, killed. I did read that. July 13th,
yeah, you're
1987.
Hold on, you're a little behind.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Guadalupe Duarte Apodaca.
Not the Apodaca.
Killed on September 3rd, 1987, and Audrey Nelson Everett killed on August 14th, 1989. All 3 women were killed and later found on the streets of Los Angeles. He was extradited to Los Angeles, where he was charged on January 7th, 2013.
Pretty recent, guys. 2013.
I know. A few months later, the police said that Little was being investigated for involvement in 36 murders committed in the 1980s, which until then had been undisclosed. In connection with the new circumstances in Mississippi, the LaPree murder case was reopened. In total, Little was tested for involvement in 93 murders of women committed in many U.S. states.
93 murders of women. He had a type. 100%.
Ugh.
You just threw my merkin.
Yeah, I did. Now, see, if I really went through and cleaned your office, that stuff would be gone. But I'm nice, and I leave it.
I don't think you've seen it. So.
I did see it because you asked me where it was, and I knew it was right there stuck to the file.
93 people he killed. 93 women. He definitely had a type.
Some serial killers kill all men or all women or all boys, all girls. I mean, I don't know. I suppose if you're a serial killer, you have to have a type.
Yeah, you definitely have a type. That was it. For 93 murders, they just gave us a little bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fucked up.
I know. I thought
so. Yeah, I thought for sure. How many confirmed victims.
Well,
did
here's
he
some.
have?
Okay,
Okay,
here's
yeah.
some details.
Let's
All
get
right.
the confirmed
Confirmed murder victims. Little admitted. Oh my gosh. Little admitted to more than 93 different murders in total, and 60 deaths have been formally connected to him by the police. The majority of Little's victims were prostitutes, drug addicts, or homeless individuals, and most of them were female.
Buckshot Kid said that's it. Show's over.
What? What are you talking about, Berkshire? Bird?
That's it.
Ugh.
Sorry, guys. We only had a little information.
He claimed that he thought these persons would leave fewer clues for authorities to find and leave fewer persons. Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm. It's not my fault you shook that up.
I didn't shake that up.
Yep.
Do you want me to go get a paper towel?
What'd you do with my towel?
You don't have a towel.
I had a towel. It was sitting next to my list of the serial killers. Somebody shook up a beer on me, ladies
I
and
did
gentlemen.
not shake a beer up on you.
You totally did. You were setting me up. You just shook that up on purpose. Oh my God, it exploded everywhere. What in the hell? So, ain't nothing going right tonight, I'll tell you that. So, here we go. Uh-oh.
Okay.
That thing exploded. Who shook that up?
I didn't touch it. We've been gone for like 12 hours.
I bet the damn kids shook it up.
Yeah, they came in here and shook it up.
Yeah, they shake them up on me. They're always trying to mess with me.
Tom Gully.
What?
Stop calling your private time cleanup rag a towel. Gross.
It is. It is a towel. So
yeah.
Yeah.
The majority of Little's victims were prostitute, drug addicts, or homeless individuals, and most of them were female. He claimed that he thought these persons would leave fewer clues for authorities to find and leave fewer persons to search for them.
CYKA, I'd put it on the list,
Psych.
but my list keeps disappearing. RTC says, and when we say RTC, ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about Red Bob Levy quotes. We're talking about Rumple Trenchcoat. Says, don't get any on that nice couch.
Oh, the fake couch that's behind us?
Yes, it's a beautiful, it's a love sack.
I wish we had a love sack.
Oh, me too. I got a sack. You just bring the love. Hey. All right.
Okay.
Wait, who was he killing? He was killing hookers?
He was killing prostitutes because he thought that would leave fewer persons to search for them. However, despite the
for the right price
scope of his offending, in total he was only charged and convicted for 8 murders.
Oh.
So I guess this is the 8 right here.
That's it?
I guess.
He was charged with 8, but yet claims 93.
Well, he was probably bragging.
Okay, I want to know where these girls are from. So, let me see here. Victim number 1, Cincinnati, Ohio. Strangled and disposed of her body in the woods behind the apartment. Victim number 2. She was murdered sometime in '84 after she encountered Little at a bar in Cleveland. She claimed that she left, that he and Peyton left the bar. Peyton's the murder victim. Together. Then he took her to an abandoned factory and said, "Hey, do you like this?" And then he choked her before throwing her body down a basement staircase. 2 workers from a nearby company discovered her dead body on July 3rd, a few weeks later. Little was convicted of that. And then he killed Carol Alford, 41, was murdered in Los Angeles. Authorities discovered Little's first DNA match on her underwear, and her her fingernails.
Gosh.
In
her own DNA or his?
His. They found his DNA on her underwear, and it was a small sample, but they found it.
No. Yeah. That is so gross.
And it was also under her fingernails. She had been strangled to death, an autopsy indicated. Guess what he liked to do?
What?
He liked choking him. And then, and a punch related to her head injury from blunt force. Little was found guilty of this crime in 2014. Then he turns around and kills Guadalupe Apodaca, 46, was found in 1989 at an abandoned auto repair shop in Los Angeles after a boy kicking a soccer ball against the building peered into the window and saw her body.
Ah,
Yeah.
you know, I used to
Go!
go.
No!
I used to like watch a lot of murder docs when I was younger, and I
Yeah?
really thought it was like a common thing to just stumble upon a dead body. I thought for sure it was going to happen.
You thought you would just like be outside playing and then all of a sudden find one?
No, I just mean like you always like watch these shows and it was like, you know, somebody was walking their dog or somebody was taking a jog or these kids were playing hide and seek, and I'm like, gosh,
that kind of rhyme.
am I going to
Somebody was walking their dog. They were taking a jog, and then you found
a dead body or something.
You might. And so, well,
of course, I also thought I was going to fall in quicksand at some point.
Oh, this kid was playing soccer. Guys, this is fucked up. So this kid's playing soccer, looks in the window. Why is he looking in the window?
I'm just
if
curious.
He's just playing, so he's kicking the ball against the wall. Hey, I'm going to look in the window. Oh, shit, there's a dead body.
Well, it's a good thing he did.
Well, he did, and then he found it, and the authorities determined that Little kneeled on her chest and strangled her. Shocker.
How did they determine that he kneeled on her chest?
Well, I'm getting to that because with his hands, causing from the waist down, had blood in her anal cavity as well. Linked Little to the crime. So he was kneeling on her chest, making her bleed out of her butthole.
RTC is right.
What did RTC say?
Stumbling on a dead body or falling into quicksand, things you think would happen a lot more.
Right.
Than really does due to TV. I know. I thought that for sure true. Like quicksand was just going to like appear out of nowhere.
Well, I played Pitfall when I was a kid.
I did too.
And so like I always thought that there would be like a pitfall or some shit like that.
I thought, oh my gosh, like seriously, I got to like watch out for a quicksand.
So then he turns around and he kills Audrey Nelson Everett, 35, found in a dumpster behind a nightclub at a restaurant in Los Angeles. There was nothing found that could be used to identify her. She didn't pay the cover charge.
Oh my gosh, Angry Iguana.
Oh no, Angry Iguana's here, guys. And
will you be covering serial urinators?
Oh my god, Angry Iguana. Let me tell you something. Tonight we're at dinner. This is the type of time out.
This really did happen tonight.
We'll take a time out from the show. We're at dinner tonight. This is what we discuss at dinner, okay? We're talking about replayables, and Liz bust out laughing. Mm-hmm. And I said, what are you laughing about? And she was like, I was just thinking about what Angry Iguana said last night during replayables. Yeah. And I said, what did Angry Iguana say? And tell him everything that you said. You said, first of all, Angry Iguana popped up.
I said, oh my gosh, Angry Iguana last night after llama time, he said, I get a little jumpy during llama time. And I said, it was hilarious. And I said, the only time I've ever seen him chat is just to say specifically, like he's scared of Chris urinating on him. It's hilarious. Hey, Angry Iguana, better you than me. It's all I gotta say.
I'm starting to think that Angry Iguana, this is the iguana.
I know. It's like reincarnated as a chatter in the devil
It knows too many details, number one.
Well, you
and
told
number
him.
two, like Angry Iguana was like, oh, during llama time I get a little jumpy because Angry Iguana knows I go outside to pee.
It made me laugh.
Yeah. And so
made me laugh.
Homies tell me all about Angry Iguana saying this in the chat, and she said, did you see where Angry Iguana was jumpy during llama time? And I said, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then she tells me, and I was like, oh my god, Angry Iguana is very angry, says Joker Fish.
I mean,
I'm telling
you can't blame him.
I love it though. But yeah. So, okay, Audrey Nelson Everett. Don't worry, Angry Iguana. I'm not going to pee anytime soon. The pee is coming from inside the house.
Yeah, right?
Have you ever seen that movie? When a babysitter calls?
No, but I mean, I've heard the quote and stuff. I didn't know where it was from. But
that movie, actually, Tom Golly,
what movie is it?
You should play that movie. I'm pretty sure it's called When the Babysitter Calls.
Is it an old movie?
No, it's called...
is it old?
It's
what RTC, is it old?
Yeah, what is that movie? When I was a kid, I remember them watching it, and the guy kept calling the house.
So it is old if you were a kid.
He kept calling the house while the babysitter was in the house, and he would be like,
when a stranger calls?
Have you checked the children yet? Yes, when the stranger calls, yes.
Ooh, will it give me nightmares?
It gave me fucking nightmares because
no,
this fucking dude was calling the babysitter, like, okay, mom and dad, I'll give you the brief recap of what I remember. So, like, this dude, okay, mom and dad are like, hey, we're going out to eat tonight, and so like they go out to eat, the babysitter's there, the fucking kids are there, they're upstairs or whatever. This dude keeps calling the house and he's like, have you checked the children yet? And she's like, oh, stop calling. Click, hangs up. And then he
Is
keeps
this
calling.
the 70s, 80s?
80s. And he's like, have you checked the children yet? And she keeps hanging up and like, oh, stop teasing me, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually she goes to check the children, and like the babysitter called, or he called the babysitter, and like the kids were fucking dead and stuff. It was, yeah, it was crazy.
In 1979. Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Tom Golly. Tomorrow's Tom Golly Show members only watch party is
Ooh.
Suddenly with Frank Sinatra, 1954 at 1 p.m. EST.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll watch that.
Yeah, so listen, first of all, you need to be membered up on the Tom Golly Show, guys. If you're
Tom Golly.
If you're not, yeah, absolutely. If you're not membered up, it's all good. Watch Tom Golly during the week, and people throw out gifted memberships as they do on all the networks. And you can catch a membership. But Tom Golly has been doing something special lately where the members, because it has to be members only, Tom Golly does a watch-along party watching movies and stuff like that. Last week, they watched The Living Dead. And then tomorrow, they're going to be watching
Suddenly with Frank Sinatra.
Suddenly with Frank Sinatra.
1954.
At 1 p.m. I imagine the 1 p.m. is, it's Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So there you go, guys. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. If you're a member on the Tom Golly Show, if you're not, just go ahead and join. It don't cost that much, and you can do the watch along with Tom Golly. I don't think we've got shit to do tomorrow, so we'll. I don't think we've got anything going on that's got us tied up. So
no,
we could
just recovering from this show.
Yeah, so we could actually do that. So yeah, we'll be up in the chat tomorrow. Tom, watching along with you. They have made it at least once or maybe twice. They're talking about When a Stranger Calls. I'm talking about the original one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a quote that people say a lot. Like, do you know where your children are? Or something's coming from within the house.
No, that's a knockoff movie. That's a knockoff movie. Hey, do you know where your children are? We're the knockoff that? When a Stranger Calls.
Buckshot. Do you know where your children are? Is a question used as a public service announcement for parents on American television from the late 1960s.
I remember that.
The late 1980s. I do too.
Yeah, they'd be like, do you know where your children are?
It's 7 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
I got news for you. In the 60s, 70s, and 80s, people didn't give a shit where their kids were. Because they would say, you be home when it gets dark. Unless you were my parents. My parents were just like, oh, thank God we have a break. Like, I remember one time when I was little, I went to a friend's house for pretty much, I think about a week, maybe a week and a half. And my mom and dad had no idea I was gone the entire time. I came home. I remember I came home like on a Tuesday.
How old were you?
Probably like 12, 13.
My parents would
I came home.
I would have, they would have like
I remember I come in the house and I was like, hey, did you guys miss me? And they were like, you were gone. And they had no idea that I was gone for like, I don't know, pretty much a week. What shit? One time in 1989.
That seems so crazy to me.
I'll tell you this: in 1989, I went to Disney World with one of my friends, and they had no idea that I went until my friend's parents called them and said, "Hey, we've got Chris and Disney."
What were your parents doing?
I mean, they weren't bad parents; they just didn't give a shit. There was 3 of us.
But I mean, if I wasn't in. Okay, that just seems so odd to me. Like, if I was not, I mean, if they couldn't account for me by like 8 o'clock at night.
Okay, first of all, you're talking about 3 boys that are a year apart. Okay, so 1 year apart.
Did you fake that you were there? Like, did you put a dummy in your bed?
No, hell no. My mom and dad never checked. Like, they just
went to bed and woke up and was like,
yeah,
there's a couple kids out there. Like, maybe 3.
I imagine they would say to my brothers, like, hey, where's Chris? And my brothers would be like, I don't know, school and stuff like that. And so
I don't know, school,
yeah,
Disney World.
Yeah. And so like my friend was going to Disney World, and his mom and dad said, "Hey, do you want to go with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go to Disney World," because that was before everybody knew Disney was perverted and shit. And
What?
I wanted to go to Disney World.
Disney's perverted.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
What are you talking
Oh my
about?
god.
My gosh, is there like a secret code underneath everything that I just don't know about?
No, it's the street code. So yeah, Disney's definitely perverted. So 100%. They like put dirty shit in their movies and stuff like that. Like, have you never?
My gosh.
The Little Mermaid is
okay.
like, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
RBO.
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Oh, he's at school.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I told my friend's parents, yeah, my mom and dad said I can go. I didn't ask them. I just wanted to go.
Meanwhile,
So
at
we
my
go.
house, it was like
So
total opposite. Oops.
So I go.
Total opposite.
I go.
My parents were totally overprotective.
No, so I go with them, and I think that about the time that they were in Tennessee, they were like, "Have you called your mom and dad?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'll call them tomorrow," and stuff like that. So like, I finally called them the next day, I think, because they made me call them. You got to remember, there wasn't cell phones and shit, so it wasn't like anybody was live 360. And
oh my gosh, how'd you call him? Payphone?
I'm trying to think. No. Yeah, I think it was a payphone. Yeah, they made me call like outside of a Cracker Barrel or some shit, and I was
They
like,
even have Cracker Barrel back then.
"Yeah,
We didn't get.
You think Cracker Barrel just
we
popped
didn't get
up?
Cracker Barrel in our neighborhood until like 1990.
This is like down in Tennessee and shit.
Well,
That's probably where it originated."
I never heard of Cracker Barrel till like 1990.
So I called my mom and I was like, "Hey, mom, I'm going to Disney," and she was like, "Oh, okay, when?" And I was like, "Now," and she was like, "What? Who are you with?" And I said, "I'm with the Smiths." And so, like, I'm telling you, and so at that point, they were like, I got in trouble for that because I told them that my mom and dad said I could go, and my mom and dad didn't say I could go, but I went ahead and went. And I mean, by the time they were in Tennessee, it's too late.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Their dumplings.
Yeah. So I went to Disney. And
I learned more about you. I mean, I've heard a million stories, but sometimes this right here, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, ask Mom about it. She'll tell you. And so I fucking went to Tennessee, and oh no, I was born in Tennessee. Jokerfish, I may have seen you at the Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
So yeah, so at that point, my mom and dad was mad at me, of course, but there wasn't anything.
Okay. Did you ever get in trouble as a kid? I mean, it sounds like you had the most like lenient, laid back childhood. Like my parents would totally, I would have been like spanked hard if I disappeared. I mean, like there is no way I could have gotten away with not coming home one night.
I got in trouble for, I would get in trouble at home, like when Elton shoved me through a window, and he like, I had a t-shirt on that was Elton's shirt.
Right.
And he was like, "Give me my shirt, bitch." It was an Isaiah Thomas shirt from the Bad Boys and the Pistons. So, and I was like, "No." And so he shoved me through a window. I broke the window. Well, I broke the window, obviously, because I went through the window. My dad heard it, comes out, and I'm laying in a bush outside. And he was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I said, "Elton just shoved me through a window." And so my dad made me pay for the window because he said I broke it because I was the one that went through the window. So that was bullshit. Elton was mean. Absolutely.
Yeah,
he still is RBOQ.
I could see that.
So my dad made me pay for the window. So yeah, I would get in trouble. But like by then it was too late. I mean, it was like Tennessee from Michigan. They weren't going to turn around and drive me back.
I got in trouble for screaming outside if I wasn't hurt. Like, if I screamed outside, like if we were playing hide and seek and I screamed outside, my dad would come out and he was like, "Elizabeth, what are you screaming about?" And I'm like, no big deal. Like, we're just playing hide and seek. And he's like, "Do not scream unless you are hurt. I think you're hurt." I mean, I can remember getting yelled at for screaming outside. Like, I was never out of their sight for more than an hour.
Well, I mean, big difference. when it comes to little girls and little boys, I think that's
Yeah.
the difference. But
Oh,
not only that, but me and my brothers fought so much that, like, well, not Nate, but Elton, we fought so much that I think my parents enjoyed the break. So, like,
yeah. I mean, I'm
I
sure
think
your mom needed a break. My
it was during the
gosh, I need a
summer,
break.
so I wasn't missing school. I think they assumed that I was at my friend's house spending the night or whatever. I just happened to spend a week and a half at Disney.
Oh, I would ask to spend the night with a friend, like, you know, Mom, can I spend the night at Danny's house? And she's like, I guess.
Danny?
Danielle.
What the hell? Okay. I was like, when you were little.
The first time I spent the night with my friend, her name was Danny, and she was a couple years older. So, you know, when you're a kid, when a girl is like a couple years older.
The Smiths said I eat everything in the house. They're in the chat. They can verify.
The Smiths. So
I can verify.
I went to spend the night with Danny, who just lived 2 streets over.
Danny.
And my mom was like, now, Elizabeth, if you get scared or anything in the middle of the night, you know, you can call and come home. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm totally fine. I was probably like 8, my first sleepover. And I was like, I'm fine. And then in the middle of the night, I was like, gosh, my mom said I could call if I was like scared. And I'm like, maybe I am scared. I'm a little bit scared. I mean, it's 2 streets over. So I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, I'm scared. And I went back home. Like, I was such a baby. I
wasn't scared, but like, it was, I don't know. I went to Disney. When I got home, I got yelled at. So they were like,
yeah,
why did you do this? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, it's fucking Disney World. I wanted to go to Disney World.
We're opposite. I was scared of everything. Because, I mean, growing up, I heard all kinds of stories. My dad was a policeman.
Well, yeah.
So I heard all these stories of, like, you know, all this stuff. And I thought everything was, I don't know. I just thought there were a lot of bad people out there because I heard a lot of police stories growing up. So I just thought there was a lot of bad.
There's no doubt about it. But
and they were protective. And so I was naturally like a nervous kid.
Girls are different from boys. So like, yeah. I mean, that's probably the worst thing that I ever did. I think like, telling them that I could go and I fucking went and stuff. And I remember my mom yelled at me. I remember her yelling at me on the phone, and so I was just like, I'll just buy her a postcard and everything will be good. And so I bought her a postcard.
I'm sure that helped.
It did.
Your mom's pretty easygoing.
Yeah, she's laid back. So she's laid back. So
she's a good lady.
So I didn't get I got in trouble, but I didn't get in trouble. And I remember my dad saying, "You better not pull no shit like that again," and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean, other than that, I didn't get in too much trouble. Like, so I think.
Did you? What was the worst trouble you ever got in? Like grounded? Were you grounded, spanked?
I'm trying to think. So.
My parents didn't ground. I didn't get grounded. Like a lot of my friends got grounded. I never got grounded.
Okay, so my grandma, we took Chris on gay day. He wore a red shirt.
The Smiths. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, it sounds like the Smiths could tell some stories.
I didn't even know what gay day was back then. But so
I don't think they had gay day back then.
No.
Tom Golly's show. Yeah. I got mad at my mom when I was 13 and slept in the library. Just hid out when they closed the place and didn't come home for 3 days.
Damn, see?
Went to school and everything, but didn't come home.
See?
Oh my gosh.
See? That's what I'm saying. Boys.
Oh my gosh. I guess boys are different.
Yeah.
My dad was one of 4 boys, no girls, and my mom was one of 5 girls, no boys. So they had like different. Of course, this was back in the 50s. They had different, you know.
So you could do that,
I guess,
and stuff like that. I think the worst trouble I ever got in was, oh man, I'm trying to think what moment I was like, oh shit. Like,
gosh, I never got in trouble.
Oh shit, I'm fucked.
I never got in trouble.
I remember one time I hit a car, and I was pulling in a parking spot, and I hit the car, and then I was like, oh fuck. And so then I backed up down the side of the car, and then I was like, and there was a bunch of people watching, and I was like, shit. So I pulled back in and I hit the car again, pull him back into the spot. Because
Were you 16?
yeah, and there was a bunch of people watching, and I was like, fuck. So then I got out, and I acted like I wrote my information on a piece of paper, and I was like, oh, this is horrible. And
You were just drawing like a stick man?
I didn't write anything. I just acted like it, and I folded the paper, and I put it on the people's windshield, and then some fucking Karen come up, and she looked at it.
Well, they had Karens back then?
Yeah, she come up and looked at it, and there wasn't anything wrote on it.
Oh my gosh.
And so I took off, and then I had to go to court. I had to go to court, and my dad was pissed, and he was like, but the funniest shit was my dad always told me, he was like, I'm telling you right now, he was like, if you ever go to jail, you better not call me. And so
yeah, I've heard that story before.
he literally would say that. He was like, if you go to jail, you better not call me.
Really?
Because if you call me...
Karens have existed since the beginning of time.
Thank you.
It's true. We
And
just
that's
never
been
had a
verified.
name for him.
That's been verified by
Tom's the
Tom
oldest
Gully.
of 6 kids.
That's been verified by Tom Gully, so you know it's true.
Tom. It is true. I know.
So I put that on
Aaron.
there, and apparently the fucking lady got my license plate. Blah blah blah. Fast forward, go to court, and my dad was like, "If you go to jail, don't call me." And he was dead serious. Like you couldn't call him and be like, "Hey, Dad, come get me."
Oh my god!
And so going forward, like a few years, my dad had to go to jail because he got a DUI, and he called the house, and I answered, and it was like collect call from blah blah blah, and I was like, what? And it said his name, and I accepted.
How the tables have turned.
I accepted the charges, and I said, and he goes, Christopher, get my wallet and get down here and bail me out. And I said, what'd you get arrested for? And he was like, it was a DUI. And I said, if you go to jail, don't call me. And I hung up. And I didn't tell anybody where my dad was.
No, mine.
And so, like, 2 days went by.
Brendan.
2 days went by. And Nate was asking, like, where's Dad? Elton was asking, Mom asked, where's Dad? And I never told anybody that he was in jail. And so
were people just walking around your house like blindfolded?
I got yelled at for that. No, I mean, they were wondering. They were like, where the hell is he? Because he didn't like disappear and shit.
I know.
He wasn't the type of person to disappear. And so, like,
Randy D. Was a Judd's reference. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. I know. Brendan says he might be stoned right now, but I would love listening to stories about Grandpa, even when he's pissed at you, Chris.
Oh, I'm telling you, that shit did happen. That shit did happen, man.
Yeah.
And so I hung up the phone, and my dad was so fucking mad because nobody went and got him or whatever. So.
Oh, you had to go home after you urinated on the iguana.
Who said that?
The Smiths.
Oh, the Smiths said that? No, you know what happened? You know what happened in Florida? I fucking that was the first time I seen an armadillo.
I've never seen an armadillo.
Oh, I fucking did. That little fucking thing came running, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I'd never seen one before, and I might have pissed on the armadillo. I might have, because I was like, "Get away from me." And so, like, I think I may have pissed on an armadillo. So, yeah, explains why the iguana's angry, 100%.
I know. I said better you than me, iguana. Angry iguana.
So, anyways, were we talking about the same little guy?
I think we were.
Yeah, I want to cover his victims. I want to cover his victims.
With what, dirt?
Iguanas get very angry. Jokerfish knows.
They can.
Let me see now.
I don't know where you were.
This is where I was. All right, so... Little kills Audrey Nelson Everett, 35, found in a dumpster behind the nightclub. Told you that. She had repeatedly been beat and strangled. Shocker. Additionally, she had road burns that suggested that she had been pulled down a hard surface, more like she died before he smashed her spinal bone. Bruises on her belly that were also suggestive that he had been punching her. Injuries on her back, according to the coroner. Dr. Eugene Carpenter's testimony said that the woman's serious injuries and the strangulation had showed a sign of considerable force. And they pretty much said this dude beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to her. Then we move on to Zena Marie Jones, 30 years old, a woman murdered in West Memphis, 728.
Arkansas. Memphis, Arkansas.
Two different places.
West Memphis, Arkansas.
Two different places.
On July 28th, 1990, after going missing on July 6th from Memphis, Tennessee. What?
Right. She ended up in Arkansas.
Memphis, Arkansas? There's a Memphis. That's weird.
No.
Go ahead.
She was, okay, so if you let me keep up here. Arkansas side of the Mississippi River on the shore, about 8 feet from the 8. Oh, wow, she was from 8 Mile. The fisherman discovered the body. It was Gordon's fisherman.
Fish sticks?
Yes, he admitted. Little admitted to killing her. He provided a sketch in 2018 that claimed she was a prostitute and that he had picked her up in Memphis, Tennessee, as he was walking in Memphis with his blue suede shoes. He passed a police car, then he choked her, then he dropped her into the river after he entered into Arkansas, and he pulled up on the bridge and dumped her. He said he felt a little bit guilty about that one, though, after her family noticed the resemblance of the picture that he drew. Then there's Rose.
Gosh, he must have been a good artist.
Yes. Yeah, he drew her.
But I mean, for someone to draw their victim and then be like, yeah, I noticed a resemblance. I mean, my gosh, what is he, an artist? You can't just draw somebody and then be like, yeah, that looks like her.
You can draw people.
Unless he's drawn, they're just going by injury.
He 100% can draw people. Rose Evans was murdered in Cleveland in 1991. Little encountered Evans while driving and offered her a ride. Hey, lady, want a ride? Get in.
Her Spurs nerd.
Get in.
Spurs nerd just showed up.
Hey, space nerd, get in. So she said, "Herman." Brendan said, choking. Just stop by for a quick hello.
Heyo.
Heyo. What did Samuel Little and Ohio State have in common?
Well, no. What do Samuel Little and Ohio State versus Michigan have in common? Uh-oh.
Choking.
Wait a minute. Oh, choking. Brendan, you need a seat right here.
Right?
You need a seat right here.
Come on down, Brendan. I promise your parents won't notice you're gone.
Yeah, I mean, just disappear and just tell them you're at school.
Albert Fish, that slick little
Even though
red
you graduated
sauce.
already.
Oh, shit. Albert Fish and his slick little red sauce. Absolutely.
Here.
Oh, yeah. The wedding day has been lovely, says Space.
Yeah,
that's
Space Nerd
today.
went to that wedding today.
Yeah. Oh, Space. We're going to tell you about this little lady that didn't make it to her wedding day because she's a victim of this little guy.
Hey, Spurs nerd, do you have to drive back tonight?
Oh, shit.
Or you're spending the night to the mirror?
Only Space.
I'm just concerned about your surfer.
Only Space Nerd will understand that lingo.
Yeah, right.
Denise Brothers, 32, was a mother of two.
Oh.
Found killed in Odessa, Texas. Brothers had been reported missing on January 1st, 1994. Something my brothers never did. They never reported me missing. So,
yeah.
According to the DA, Bobby Bland, she had been strangled, and Little pleaded guilty to receiving his 4th life sentence. So when it comes to his personal life, and his death, Little had a long-term girlfriend named Oriella. Oh, nice. Or maybe it's Areola. Jean Dorsey. That's what it says. Look. I promise. Oriola Jean Montgomery Glenn Dorsey. That's what it says. I don't write the story.
You're gross.
I just speak the facts.
Aurelia.
Oh, Areola.
Oh my gosh.
Spell it out loud.
Orelia. Aurelia.
Areola.
Aurelia.
Areola.
Shut up. Look at his hair.
I cut it.
Okay, are we reading this?
Areola Jean.
Little had a long-time girlfriend.
Jean, not
we'll just call
lover.
it says Jean in parentheses anyway, so just Jean Dorsey.
Areola Jean.
Since
not
deceased.
She's just a girl
who supported them
on
both.
The one. Gonna dance.
Listen.
On the floor. Get around. Okay.
In the round.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Get around. You are Okay. Little had a long-term girlfriend, Aurelia Jean Dorsey, since
Areola.
deceased, who supported them both through shoplifting for
Oh,
years.
that's a good way to support somebody. Hey, babe.
Hey,
I'm going to work today. What are you doing?
She's gonna shoplift for us.
Hey, girl, I need you to take care of me. I need you to go get some stuff from the store, okay?
Okay.
I need some Modelo.
On May 28th, 1971, he was arrested in Cleveland with his girlfriend at the time, Lucy Madero.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
He skipped the areolas.
Longtime girlfriend, Jean, and then he's arrested with another girlfriend, Lucy.
Right.
And they were charged with robbery of a gas station.
Uh-oh. Fill it up.
While in jail, Madero confided in her cellmate, Dorsey, that she would be testifying against Little. I'm so confused. I thought that was Little.
In the robbery case. No, he had another girlfriend.
He was arrested with his girlfriend at the time, Lucy.
Right, Lucy.
While in jail, Madero,
Right.
which is Lucy, confided in her cellmate,
Right.
Dorsey, which is his girlfriend, and then she was the same cellmate as his girlfriend?
Oh,
the
shit.
First girlfriend?
Both girlfriends were in the same jail cell? Sure.
Oh, no, wait, no. That she would be testifying against Little in the subsequent robbery case.
Lucy was...
yeah, if he's two-timing her.
Tom Gully said Lucy was the side piece.
Really?
Yeah, the 5-finger discount.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. So
it says Little had a longtime girlfriend, Jean. Blah, blah, blah. He was arrested with girlfriend at the time, Lucy.
Right, he broke up for a little while.
While in jail, Madero, which is Lucy, confided in her cellmate, Dorsey.
Oh, shit. Oh, they were in the same cell.
I know.
Holy shit. Holy shit, what's the odds of that?
That she would be testifying against Little in the subsequent robbery case. In 1972, when the case went to trial, Madero, which is Lucy, testified against Little.
Areola.
But his defense
It's important
team...
to spell correctly. Blasphemous not to not,
Oh, wait
actually.
a minute.
Yes.
Okay, Madero, which is Lucy, testified against Little.
Moderna.
But his defense team was able to plan for it with help from information passed on by Dorsey, which is Jean.
Right. So
Little was eventually found not guilty. Dorsey and Little, which is Jean, were together until she died of natural causes, a brain hemorrhage, in Los Angeles in 1988. She was 27 years older than Little?
Oof.
Ugh.
That's more than a little age gap. That's pretty big.
Little. Little
ain't no
died.
snitching.
I wish he had a girlfriend named Debbie. That would just make it so much easier.
Debbie
open
Little?
up a whole new...
Or Little Debbie.
Yes, it would open up a whole new...
He was dating Billie Jean.
No, just Jean.
Billy.
Aurelia Jean.
Areola Jean. Areola
Little
Jean,
died on December 30th, 2020
lover.
in a Los Angeles
She's just
County
a girl
area hospital.
that says it's cold all the time.
Although California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation sources indicate no cause of death, Little suffered from diabetes, heart problems, and other health conditions.
Oh,
That's
my
the
God.
end of him. That's the end of Little.
Everyone to the left, dance floor, except for the bride and her dad. Oh, the song before the first dance was RATM, Killing in the Name of, Rage Against the Machine.
Uh-huh.
This is at the wedding, so this is dope. So there you go. Did she get a brain hemorrhage from tripping over the mandolin? Wants to know RTC. And then Space Nerd said the song before the first dance was Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. Everyone left the dance floor except for the bride and her dad. That's pretty fucking cool. They must be dope ass people.
Oh my gosh, Areola Grande.
Areola Grande. You know what that means?
Yeah,
What?
big nipple.
No.
Oh.
That's just a singer that says that
Shut
I'm
up.
not the one. Areola Grande. Areola Jean. Not my lover. She's just a girl that says Areola Grande is the one. Bam. Gonna dance on the floor. Get around.
In the round.
Get around.
Not to get a room.
Get around.
Not get around.
Get around.
In the round. You mess up lyrics all the time, and I don't correct you because it's too cute.
I love my songs. I know my lyrics. So Live Wing's gonna play live for us. And
Lurv
then
worm.
I'll sing. So how about that? Oh no, I used to live in California. Joker Fish has been everywhere. where there's been
Oh.
all these killers and stuff like that.
Areola borealis.
Borealis.
Borealis. Yes. Areola borealis.
AB.
Brendan.
A and B. No, see here. Lesson learned today, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Glad you tuned in. We'll be right back. Homie's got to pee,
Yeah.
and I got to figure out where my list of serial killers is because I had a big list, and she took it. So,
all right,
we'll be right back, guys.
Look in the trash.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. How about that? Take a quick break. Sonny Boy should be around soon. I'm gonna try to find my Merkin. Look, it's a Merkin Express.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be right back, guys.
You're funny.
There's nothing wrong with your screen. We'll be right back. Entertain yourselves there real quick. Jokerfish, tell them about all the serial killers where you've been. I'll be right back. Wish that you wouldn't have thrown away my list of serial
I didn't
killers.
throw away anything.
If you wouldn't have thrown away my list, I had like a bunch of good people to talk about, and you threw my list away.
I didn't touch any kind of list of any kind.
You sure did. Oh man, I know where my things are. Hi guys, we're back. Homie. We were just talking about homie throwing away my stuff.
I did not throw away anything. No.
Look at her. She's messing with the computer now too.
I was getting the mouse off my face.
The trash, homie. There you go.
Okay, there's the trash right there. If you think I threw it away, that's where it would be. Nothing but beer cans.
And merkins and tattoo guns.
No.
Where's it? Okay.
No.
Where's the tattoo gun? Inquiring minds want to know.
Leg.
Tell me where the oh, we're muted.
Good.
So where's the tattoo gun? Nobody can hear you.
I don't have it.
Where's it at?
I hid it.
Where did you hide it?
Oops.
Where did you hide it?
In a really good spot.
Like, where's the spot? Hurry up before we're not muted. Tell me.
No.
We're muted, so tell me.
We're not muted.
Nobody will hear it. Tell me. We're muted.
No.
Yeah, just tell me where it's at. Tell me, and then I'll turn the sound back on.
Please. I know the sound is on.
It
Berkshire Curters Curtering.
They're not saying anything. They can't hear us.
Yes, they are.
No, they cannot hear us. Guys, type 1 in the chat if you can't hear us. See? What are they saying? I can't read lips. If you guys can't hear us, type 1 in the chat. So, there you go. See, they can't hear us. They put 1.
You think I'm going to fall for that?
Put a 2 in the chat if you can hear it. Everybody's putting 1.
Me.
Yeah, because you said put 2 in the chat.
They wouldn't know to put 1 if they couldn't hear you. I'm not that drunk.
They just said, you said put 2 in the chat if you can hear us.
Yeah.
And everybody's putting 1 in the chat.
Yeah, but before I even did that, you said put 1 in the chat.
I can't
and they
lie
wouldn't
to
know
you
to do that if you couldn't hear you. I'm not as stupid as you think.
Nobody said you're stupid. They just want to know where the tattoo gun is.
Me not can hearing.
They're saying 2 people. That's what they're saying. 2 people. Yes, not 2 they can hear us. And Jokerfish can't hear us because he can't hear what you say and then can't hear you. So there, 1. Everybody put 1. I'll turn the sound back on if you tell me where the tattoo gun is.
No.
Memorial Weekend is like right around the corner.
Good.
I need that tattoo gun.
You don't.
Yes, I do. And the ink. What'd you do with the ink?
I didn't do anything with the ink.
Where did the ink go?
I have no idea.
If you tell me.
If it's all together, then that's where it is.
Okay, fine. Then don't tell me where the tattoo gun is. Just tell me where the ink is.
No.
Where's the ink?
There's ink in that pen right there. You can use that.
This ain't jailhouse
Free tattoo from homie.
Yes.
Yeah, I could do a tattoo.
If you'll tell me where it's at. See, present the killer list, homie.
It's right here.
CYKE knows that. Nope, right here. Look at this. Oh, here's another part of it.
I didn't touch any papers
Charles
whatsoever.
Whitman, the Muffin Man, the DC Sniper.
That was from a long time ago. I didn't touch that. It's obviously still here.
The smiley face killer. Baby Grace. P. Diddy. There's another part of the list right there. Dan O'Reilly. See? Told you there was more. We can't read lips. We're still muted.
We're not muted.
Scotty wouldn't lie to you. RBLQ said, tell him where the tattoo gun is because I can't hear anything.
It's a good spot.
That's what I'm saying. Just tell me because they can't hear. So just tell me where it's at. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'll make you a deal. They can't hear us. So tell them.
I don't have an inkling.
Tell them and I'll plug my ears.
Okay.
All right, go.
It's somewhere in this house.
I also plugged my eyes. Go.
It's somewhere in this house.
Tell them they're not going to tell me.
I'm not going to tell you where it is. My gosh, the scissors last night
I
did
can't-
this.
I can't
this.
hear you.
I went out in public with you today, and you just now put this hat on.
What did you say? Chris, check the crisper. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Homie, they can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't hear you. Just tell them real quick. I can't hear you. I love you, says Tiffany. So there you go.
I was going to say.
Okay, somewhere in the house. All right, I'm getting warmer.
Where's the people that are on my side? I got Tiff, but I mean, seriously, like, where's everybody else?
Nobody can hear you. They would be on your side if they could hear you. I will put the sound back on if you tell me where the tattoo gun is. I'm a psychic. I can locate that tattoo gun in your house remotely. Yes.
Who said that?
Mandy D said, I'm not putting one in the chat, but I can't hear you.
Can hear you.
Can't. So,
Please unmute.
Please urinate yourselves.
Unmute.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me unmute us real quick. Speak up, homie. Okay, look, you're making Angry Iguana mad because he said,
"Get that mouse off of my nose."
He said it must be nice to be able to reach your ears.
Homie, don't play that, Chris.
I love that. Angry, did you hear what Angry Iguana said?
Nice to
be able to reach your ears. So I love that iguana, damn it. So I love that. When you told me that at dinner, I fucking died laughing. I was like, oh my God. The list is in the microwave. RBLQ, I wish I had my list. If I had my list, I can hear you on my TV, says Mandy D. So, now she can't, and now she can. That's not my list. That's not the list that I had for the serial killers. That is not the list for the serial killers. That's a replayables list. I had Mandy D. I wish that she would give me the list of serial killers. I wish she would give me the tattoo gun. She's totally hiding things on me at this point, and I don't know why. So
I know why.
Where is the tattoo gun?
I am not telling you where the tattoo gun is. Not while Shawnee's on his way up here.
Why? Well, Shawnee's not on his way up here.
I'm not going to tell you where the tattoo gun is.
I talked to Sean's mom, and
I know.
She said that, like, she's very happy that Sean's breaking out of his shell and he's coming up to visit, and she would love if he had a nice little souvenir like a tattoo.
Ask Homie a question. I can't hear her.
Oh, see?
Can I get a tattoo?
Look in the hamper. So I should. The dog weighs 10 pounds and 9 pounds is her back. Oh my God, RTC. He's got a Bichon Frise dog. I love the show, says RBLQ. Thank you, brother. We love you guys, man. You're being Mormoned, Chris. See what you're doing to me?
What?
You're being Mormoned.
Mormoned?
You're Mormoning me. You're like knocking on my door.
Liz, have you and Chris met Shawnee before? Yes.
Yeah.
He came to our wedding.
Yeah, Shawnee Boy was at the wedding.
I love Shawnee.
It's in the underwear drawer.
I love Shawnee.
I'm going to take a look. See, because I have a really nice tattoo gun. I've never tattooed anybody. And I've got a bunch of tattoo ink too. So I too love this list. I wish I knew where the list was. CYKE. I don't.
It's right here.
That's only 2 of them, though. That's Carl.
Okay.
That's
Carl Lewis,
Lorazepam, and Arthur Showcases. So
I wish you would stop this.
What? What am I? Stop
Please.
What?
I didn't.
The tattoo gun?
No, I didn't. I did you a favor this morning. I came down and cleaned came down and cleaned the room, and you're criticizing me. I threw nothing away other than what's in that trash right there.
Yeah.
And if you look, it's nothing but beer cans, beer bottles, bottle caps.
Never a favor if you throw away my show prep. I have been
It's
working.
all right there.
Everybody can tell.
Nothing that was in this room left this room. So if you can find it.
Well, here's the problem. Everybody knows that watches the show that I show prep like crazy. And you threw away all my show prep. So tonight, I had to Deborah Winger it.
Is that the girl that wore the depends across the United States?
Why the fuck would I know about a girl that wore
That's
Depends?
the girl that wore. That's the girl that stalked her guy across the United States with the
Deborah Winger?
adult diaper?
Deborah Winger? She wore a Depends across the United States? If she did, I'm throwing her poster away. Oh, never mind. You already did. You threw away my Deborah Winger poster. Where's it at? Uh-huh. Trying to take the fifth? Trying to plead the fifth on this one? Deborah Winger.
Oh, Lisa Nowak. Was way off.
The NASA diaper killer, exactly. The real list is missing 100% CYKE. Thank you very much. We know what happened here. She threw away the list just so that way I wouldn't be prepared.
You had
tonight.
a poster of this girl?
Deborah Winger.
Who is that?
Well, it's the poster that you threw away. And I didn't have a poster of her when she was younger. I had her when her recent poster. She was Sissy.
Who?
Sissy.
Sissy what?
And a rhinestone cowboy.
Show me the poster that you had, because please tell me.
I would love to show you. It was right there. You threw it away.
Yeah, okay.
You totally threw it away.
Tell me, what was it? That?
No.
Oh my god.
It was her and Rhinestone Cowboy. Jesus. Oh my God, Tom Gully. My Deborah Winger's gone. She was in An Officer and a Gentleman. I saw Deborah Winger open for Kiss.
That is the poster.
She was in Terms of Endearment. Yes.
You had that?
I didn't until you threw it away. She was teaching me how to two-step. So
wow.
Thank you very much. You threw away my Deborah Winger poster and my list. Oh my God. Chris, you need to talk about Albert Fish for the rest of the show. CYKE, I would absolutely love to talk about Albert
Rhinestone
Fish.
Cowboy.
But guess what? My notes are gone.
Rhinestone Cowboy and what?
Rhinestone Cowboy.
I'll just read the Urban Cowboy, Terms of Endearment.
Did you lose your Deborah Wingman? Yes, RTC. I lost my Deborah Wingman when I'm watching replayables. I love to see it up there because she's like two-stepping away, and I'm just like, all right, man, she's the shit. But CYKE is right. You threw away and cleaned up. What's the difference? Same thing.
Girl right here?
Yes.
What is so crazy special about her?
It was a special poster. I bought it on the way to Disney when I hitchhiked there, and my mom and dad didn't know I was gone.
Hitchhiked now?
Well, with my friends, but I bought it outside of a Cracker Barrel. And you totally threw it away. And so now 1989 is gone forever. Dan Collins. She was also Wonder Girl on the Wonder Woman.
That explains it.
No, it doesn't. No, it absolutely doesn't. You threw away my two-stepper.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So she threw away everything. Apparently, she came down here, cleaned for an hour, and wiped out half of my life. No, that wasn't my poster. Oh, okay. That wasn't my poster.
Okay.
Oh. So there you go. Anyways, guys, man, thank you for tuning in with us tonight on Killin with the Ables. I would have loved to presented more. I had a nice little stack of notes about who we were going to kill and stuff like that. But tomorrow's Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Tom Gully.
Tom Gully live. Go to the Tom Gully show. He's doing a watch along. I'll bet nobody threw his stuff away.
I will never set foot in this room again. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Promises. I need more, says RBOQ. Me too. I need to find my tattoo gun. Memorial Weekend's right around the corner. Shawnee Boy's on his way. I knew a guy that was arrested back in May of 2017. He wanted me to hang out with him before he was arrested for killing somebody. Oh shit. Oh shit. Who was it? Who was it, RBLQ? Was it Bob Levy? I'm just saying. Not trying to dox anybody, but I think that could happen. Suddenly, Tom Gully is the topic. Tom Gully will be on Killin with Abels. Chris, I believe the film you were talking about was Rhinestone Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy.
Rhinestone Cowboy.
Okay.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Dun. You ever seen it?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty damn good. I had a poster from that movie.
No, wasn't that Glenn Campbell? Is that who sang that?
I don't know.
Rhinestone Cowboy? Is that Glenn Campbell?
Probably.
Tom Gully knows.
Tom Gully knows. Let's go to our resident
Jokerfish wants a homie tattoo.
Jokerfish, I will totally give you one
if
I can get my tattoo gun. I really do want that back.
Yeah.
Where is it?
You have it. You just don't know it.
Where
Glenn Campbell. Thank you.
Where'd you put it?
It's in a safe place.
Okay. Well, I'll make you a deal. So,
no.
You know how I used to find things when I was little? Like if my mom and dad hid something of mine?
No.
I would walk around the house and I would say, let's play warm or cold.
Hot or cold?
Well, warm, because when I would get warm, I was there. So, and then I would walk around the house and I would just throw shit everywhere until they'd be like, you're cold. And I would just like throw shit. And then they'd be like, fine, here. And then they would give it to me. So after we get done tonight, we will play.
Okay, we'll play hot and cold.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
I have my own version.
I'm going to do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Of hot and cold.
All right. I got to go. I need to go find my tattoo gun. We're going to play P is Warm. Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can get a homie tattoo on the corner of any MLK and 5th Street.
You know what?
That's probably true. That is probably true.
That is very true. Ooh, you know what? I could start lashing out. Like, if you won't tell me where the tattoo gun is, I'll pee the bed on purpose.
That's a good idea. That'll get me to come around.
You don't believe me? Ask the iguana.
Yeah, right?
Ask the iguana.
Please.
Ask him. He'll tell you about it.
I don't think so.
So, drugstore cowboy. Dun, dun. That's the way that song went. Like a drugstore cowboy. Dun, dun. One love, everybody. Thank you guys, man. I'm going to go find this tattoo gun and give homie a tattoo or she don't give it to me. So
yeah, you can give me my first tattoo.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I'll give you a nice little tramp stamp.
Yeah.
I will. I'll give you a nice little tramp stamp. This is Flintstones.
Mm-hmm.
Flintstones. All right. See you guys later, man. Seriously, though, man, we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I got to go, man, for real.
RBLQ.
What?
He said good night.
Yeah.
Or sleep well, Chris and Liz. Lock your doors and windows, folks. Bob will be feeding later tonight.
Oh, yes, he will. So I'll see y'all later. I seriously need to run. I got to go call my mom real fast, man. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Love you guys.
So love you guys. Peace out.
Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon, guys. Thanks, man. Love you guys. Thank you. Buckshot, I know. He said, take care. I want you guys inside me. So peace out, gang. I'm going to go call my mom real quick, and that is legit. She probably thinks I'm in Disney again. I do got to go call her for real.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.
Peace out.